feet.
Bigger. Okay.
What are they made of?
5 feet of
Metal.
diameter or 5 feet of
Diameter.
circumference. Okay.
Circumference.
Oh wow, that's
You
a big
figure that
call.
out.
So 5 feet.
Is it 5 feet around or 5 feet across?
5 feet across. Damn it.
Okay, diameter. That's
That's
still
what
a
I
very
said.
big column.
I know what the difference is. Now, what are you saying? Aleppo?
So these things are probably made out of some type of steel, and you suggest knocking them over. How?
Okay, hold on. First, I'm gonna ask Urgak if he's any more of those berries.
Really?
But obviously, this is a clip. So the second thing I'm gonna do is so like the columns are in like a circle on top of the platform up there, like this platform circular, and they're all around the edge,
Wait, what?
or are they just kind of randomly spaced up there?
The platform's all one-tier platform. Rectangular.
Yeah. No, so are like the columns like
Oh, the
just
columns.
randomly placed on it, or are they around like the edge of it?
They are spaced evenly between the stairs. So they start after the stairs and are spaced evenly every 5 feet between. They have 5 feet in between each other.
Okay, so like a grid then.
Yeah.
Okay.
The room is mirrored to itself.
Right.
So it appears.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So lightning can arc between that. I'm gonna
Possibly could.
suggest we move forward, and also point out that he should probably lower his sword a little bit so it doesn't get struck.
I start to fan out a little bit to the right as we're walking,
Okay.
taking my time to look around as I do.
Alright. Anyone else do anything? Does anyone want to investigate the top tier?
I thought you said the platform is just one tier.
How do we get up there?
There's stairs
The stairs.
directly to the left as you entered.
So it's on the left and the right.
Yes, I
It's-
agree
room
with
is mirrored.
Urgak that we
Like,
should
we're
look
looking
up
this
there.
way, the mirror's... It's mirrored this, like, this side, just like that side.
So there's 2 sets of stairs to the left.
Yeah, it's just one farther
Leading to
down,
the same.
on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Which I did say.
I don't know. The duality of your voice is really distracting.
Yeah,
Whose duality?
mine.
Is
Oh, like when Wolf comes in on your mic and then his mic.
Yeah.
we're in the same room, so I can hear him through the speakers and through the room. And
Okay,
it's,
I'm getting like a double layer from him too, because like he'll come in on his mic and then a second later I can hear him on your mic.
yeah.
Which is probably being picked up on by the thing.
I think initiative is that, although.
Yeah. Unless you have something
I'm-
improving it.
I'm maybe slightly afraid of what you're rolling initiative for.
Well, I'm going to go up that way then.
Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh,
The
yeah.
chat.
Yeah, that's initiative. I haven't said anything about initiative yet. As far as you know, this is an empty room. Well, of enemies.
Well, there's no enemies that we can see, right?
There's none that you
Unless the
can
columns are enemies.
see. Maybe they are.
Well, I'm taking my time
Oh,
checking
sweet.
around the room. I head up the stairs to the left.
So you come back from the right and go up left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trotting up the stairs.
I'm gonna follow him.
It looks like everyone
I'm
goes.
assuming. Yeah. There we go.
Everyone goes. Okay, I held myself back from singing there, but all right. At the top, you see a device that looks like a lightning rod that has a wire connected to it going to the other side of the room, and of course coming from the side you came up.
I'm gonna suggest that one of you two lick it.
Oh, and there's a wire leading towards the ground, and it's in the center. The room is perfectly.
Okay, so there's a lightning rod with the wire leading towards the wall, and there's another wire on the ground leading towards the center. What does it lead? It does just come out of the ground and go to the center, or?
It goes along the ground to where the columns, so like the columns could connect to it, and then just drops down, and you can't see where it goes from there. Well,
Sorry. I'm gonna kind of let them take the initiative for the moment. Let's see here, follow the wires. Wait, do both the wires go to the same place then? Or do
the
they go
wires
opposite?
heading to the walls are mirrored the same, so you could look at one and figure it out. But the one going to the center, you can't see what it's doing. Because it drops down, so you have to be on the bottom floor
Okay.
to see.
Okay. I'm asking which wire he wants to follow, but that's probably the best option. I like how Aleppo has no input right now.
I think we should continue where we were going.
That's a viable option, as far as you're aware.
Is
It's
continuing wherever you're going not following the wires?
going to where.
I mean-
Well, it would follow one of the wires.
Yeah, let's follow that wire.
I demand change. That's why I'm voting for Sanders. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway,
All right, so it looks like the orc has decided to go forward.
are you laughing at me, Chris? No, obviously it's not. Okay.
So half-orc decides to go forward. Does everyone follow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow them. I'm just gonna keep myself towards the back, if not in the back.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to be a little bit offset to the right.
Well, as you approach the other side, and then probably go down the stairs, as the wire goes down the stairs, just on the wall, you come to a different type of door than the one you came in, as the one you came in was a wooden-ish type door. And this one appears to be a metal door with absolutely no handle.
Well, I'm going to guess that touching it is probably not the best idea.
Maybe.
But I'm gonna suggest well, hold on. Would I have to roll for any sort of suggesting the idea that maybe the rod up there has something to do with opening the door
No, you
that
have to
requires some
suggest
sort
that.
of perception or something?
For the most part, this
Okay.
is an RP section. Not entirely, but
Well, I mean, you can roll to see if
Okay,
that is
yeah,
true,
alright.
or if you know about it.
well, logic would dictate
I
that.
most
So.
certainly do not know about it, but
Or
but
maybe it has something to do with
yeah,
what I
I'm
keep
gonna suggest
saying
that
about the
probably
room.
has something to do with opening the door.
And what about something that I've been saying about the entire time of the room? Oh, by the way, it's been 10
That is
minutes.
mirrored.
Lightning strikes the columns, and you can see the wire light up as
Did
it goes up
anything
to the
happen when
rod.
it's struck?
You can see the lightning go up to the rod,
So wait, it goes from the
goes from the column through a system It arcs through the columns, reaches the closest one, or one of the closest ones to the where the wire would be, goes up the wire to the rod, which creates a spark noise, and then splits the electricity, which you can see this happening, which is why I'm describing it. Split and then go both ways, but one way stops.
Yeah.
The way closest to you stops and doesn't make it to the door.
Is there a visible reason why it stops?
Not that you can see.
Like, can I see like a cut in the wire or something like that, or no?
Wire appears to be perfectly fine.
Okay. I'm gonna suggest that maybe we try the other direction since the electricity isn't reaching this door.
Well, the other direction leads the way you came.
Excuse me. Oh, okay, my bad. I was thinking since it's mirrored, that there's two doors on either side, but okay.
Like, it's the door you came in and then the other door.
Okay. So so the other direction the lightning went in, does it just hit the door we came in then?
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
That you can
Alright,
see.
so obviously this is the puzzle, and obviously the answer is somehow we need the lightning to get to the door. Or, I guess not obviously, but probably.
Seems rather obvious, that response.
So my suggestion is we get in the area that the electricity stopped at. That's what I'm going to suggest. See if there's something wrong there.
Say again. You cut out.
I'm going to suggest to the other two that we see where the electricity stopped to see if we can see why.
Okay.
If you still can't understand me, I'll just type it.
It's actually not all magical gobbledygook, but whatever. Well, it's a hint.
All right, well, I'm going to make a intelligence check to figure this out and do the right
So
thing.
I'm going to guess you go up and look at the wire. Okay.
Yep. I guess that would be perception?
You said intelligence. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you said well,
Oh, wait, no,
I mean,
no,
perception
no,
to
no.
see what it is, but
Would it be
it
No.
would be like
No, it wouldn't be that either.
perception
So,
isn't even one of the options.
I'll just do straight intelligence.
okay.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
I rolled 10 overall.
Oh, wire looks normal.
Oh, God. I am really stupid.
I'm going to... Hold on, can we pick up the wire?
I don't know, can you?
Or is it, like, attached to the ground?
I don't know, can you? You can try, but you just saw electricity visibly go through it.
Okay, but it's grounded. If the electricity is stopped, it probably isn't going anywhere. Or it probably, like, devolved into the ground.
It's attached to the wall, but on the ground it's not.
Oh.
That you can
Well,
see.
I mean, it's attached to the wall, but the wall's attached to the ground, so...
Inside.
I'm gonna
yeah.
tentatively touch the wire to see if I get shocked.
Insight.
Oh yeah, insight, yeah, probably be a good option. You're right.
I hear insight, and that's not, I don't think the right thing.
Well,
I think eyes on the inside. Curse me, but nah.
I mean... All of my saves are failures. Haha, I died. So wait, if I try to tentatively touch the wire while you guys debate what insight really means.
Insight wouldn't help her.
What happened?
I'm laughing at you.
Okay. What?
Inside a perk or a skill?
I don't think it's either.
Insight's a skill.
Oh, here's a skill.
Yeah.
The book definition of insight is to help you be able to determine what people are doing. Motives. That's what
Okay.
insight is.
Okay, that makes sense. So can I tentatively touch the wire to see if I get shocked or no?
You don't know what's gonna happen. You can try touching
Okay,
it.
if I touch the wire, I'm tentatively touching the wire. That is what is physically happening. What happens?
Nothing.
All right, then.
Alright, it doesn't shock me.
Let's
I'm
move
going
that
to.
wire over to the door.
I'm going to suggest that Aleppo holds the wire on one side where the electricity did work, and on the other side where it didn't, and stand there with the lightning.
No.
Oh my god, there's something you guys are missing that I've been stating ever since you entered the room.
What? I don't know. What have you been stating?
Yeah, I don't know what he's been stating either.
I mean, I've been
Outside of-
distracted.
Every 10 minutes, lightning strikes.
Mm-hmm.
There are columns. There's a lightning rod, and the columns arc to the lightning rod, and then that goes down the wire, which doesn't quite make it to the door. And there's a second wire that doesn't really seem to go anywhere either. So I guess our options are try to make the second wire reach, or use one of the other two people who isn't me as a live circuit connector.
Where is the lightning rod?
Which one?
Either of them.
There's a lightning rod on each of the columns.
There's more than one lightning rod?
Can we reach them?
Oh, all the columns have lightning rods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to like draw this out. I'm still not sure if I understand what's happening.
Yeah, that's my problem.
The room is mirrored.
Well, that doesn't help any.
Are you sure?
Yes. What shape is the room?
It's a rectangle.
Okay. Rectangle room.
Uh,
Stairs here.
with a grid of columns.
Second layer up here. Columns down between that.
Man,
Are they leaving?
I really do like need this drawn out for me.
The wire's leading to the doors. From
both doors?
yes.
Both doors? The one came in and the other one.
Yes. But the other one stops for some reason.
Okay, and we have...
And you also haven't checked the device.
Is
or
the wire
rod
like
bit.
strapped to the ground or is it loose on the earth? Is the wire like strapped to the wall or is it loose on the wall?
It's strapped. But it stops
But
before
like,
it
can
gets
we
to the
pull it out of the straps? I mean,
I go to check the goddamn lightning rod.
okay.
I don't see anything.
What'd you
So,
roll?
I rolled a
Oh.
4. Can't fucking roll.
Can we just like pull the second wire off the wall and just move it over to the door? Like the one that goes back to the door we came in.
You could try, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard.
I suggest that we wait till lightning.
Suggest
Yeah, I'm gonna suggest we wait till after the next lightning strike, so we don't get hurt, and then try to move the wire over so it touches the door, the metal one.
thinking the same thing, but getting a little bit irritated. I go over to one of the wires and a mage hand to grab it and try and tug to see if it's stuck to the wall.
It is stuck to the wall.
Like how firmly, though.
You could rip it off.
Alright, I use the mage hand to rip it off.
When you do, a metal door slams in front of the wooden door that you came in.
Nice, you trapped us. Clever.
It's fine. Uses the mage hand to bring it all the way over to the other door.
It just doesn't reach. Like it's like an
just touch
inch from
it
reaching.
to the other wire. Just touch it to the other wire, because the other wire reaches the rest of the way. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, snaps it into that.
So just
using my mage hand to wrap it around several times.
Okay.
Waits for next bolt.
Which comes shortly. Strikes. Another one strikes another column. They both arc, and all the power goes through one wire all the way to the door that we want to open, which opens, but the power in the other wire does not quite make it. Nor does the lightning bolt that struck on the other side. But the metal door's open.
So neither of them made it.
No, the one you brought over made it. So the door is open,
Okay.
but the other wire didn't get enough power, and the lightning that struck the side of the room of that door didn't make it to the lightning rod either. That was a hint on
Okay.
what I was intending the puzzle to be, but you solved it in another way. Good job. You can now leave the room.
All
Drops
right.
through the door.
I'll follow them when they both go.
Yeah, there's a column out of place that no one thought to look and check if the columns were all in place.
Obviously, that takes too long.
Yeah, it's just easier to just destroy everything.
Yeah. I was rolling really crappy.
We didn't destroy anything. We just moved things around.
Yeah, but you might have destroyed the wire. So you might not be able to get back that way.
What are you talking about? We have a teleporting crystal.
But if that teleports you back to where you were when it teleports you back to the safe spot. But if you use it again, you'd be teleported back to that spot,
Yeah.
which may not be a very nice spot.
Whatever. I'm already in the
Yeah.
other room.
Everyone's
The teleport. Wait, never mind.
What's in that other room?
One second. I'm not complaining. You guys did a good job there.
Yeah, what's the other room like?
I said 1 second.
Make it safe.
I have to open something. Alright, so, the next room. If I can do this. Is a long passageway. Why did that just happen? That is embarrassing. It's a long passageway with 3 doors.
That's it?
Where are the doors?
Well, 4 doors, counting the one you
Yeah,
came
how are
in.
the doors placed?
One
Okay,
directly
but how
down
are
the
the doors
hall.
placed?
One directly down the hall in front of you, and then 2 in the middle, facing each other.
I suggest we, let's peek in the door on the right first.
Okay.
That's what I suggest.
I go and take the other door on the other side of the room. Or inside the hall.
I want to need someone to roll a D100.
All right. 41.
Alright, so who does what? You're looking through the other door. The left
Is
door.
the door locked?
No.
Okay, open it.
Why are you looking through the left door? I said the right one.
Screw you.
Competent baboons.
Alright. Uh-oh. Explain it to him.
We're in a passageway with a door at the end and 2 doors on the side. Plus somebody came in, and we're looking in the door on the left, apparently.
Well, you could look through the door on the right.
There's a... Well, I mean, Aleppo doesn't know directions, I guess, so...
What?
Alright, well, Ark, do you think that the number I rolled is higher or lower than what Aleppo rolled?
I have no clue.
Yes.
You know what? given that his rolls haven't been great recently, I'm say he rolls higher.
Nope. Which means on the other side of the door is a large round room with 3 ghouls in it.
Oh, God, ghouls.
Have they noticed us yet?
No. You're not even in the
Wait,
room
through
yet.
the right
I
door or
suggest
through the
we-
left
The one
door?
you're looking through.
Okay, through my door.
I suggest we close the door.
Very slowly.
As not to startle them.
No, close it as hard as possible.
Closes the door.
Okay?
No go. Let's try
Goes
another
to
one.
the right door.
I'll peek through the right door this time.
Alright.
Alright. So...
What do you want me to roll?
D100.
Okay. Hey. Okay.
Now what is it?
56.
Alright. Is my roll higher or lower, Aleppo?
No, ask James.
Okay, James. My roll higher or lower?
Then 56.
Just take a guess.
Technically speaking, it is probably lower, but not for sure.
Nope. Which means on the other side of the door, there is a... I'll make another circle room, because why not? Oh, it's an oval. It's going to be an oval room. Long ovular room.
How garish. It's completely not symmetrical.
Well, it is in one
I
direction.
suggest we-
It is in every direction, sort of, in some way. Anyway, you walk inside the room is one ghoul and then what appears to be a rather large treasure chest in the center of the back. On the other side of the ghoul.
So there's treasure with the sensor in an ovular room.
Treasure with what?
You said, so basically, hold on. Just describe the room again.
Okay, the room is a large oval room with a ghoul in the center and then a treasure chest in the back.
A goal in
Ghoul.
the center?
Ghoul.
The same thing that's in the
Ghoul.
other room, but
Okay.
only one of.
I mean, yeah, if there's only one, we can probably take it. I'm gonna suggest this.
Just go for the chest.
I'm gonna suggest that we kill the one ghoul.
Well, we might be able to sneak around it.
You might. But remember, it is undead. Whoopsie. Wrong book.
Ugh,
Jeez, man.
I'm dying here.
What does our muscle think about the situation?
Yeah. Should probably ask the orc what he's planning on doing. Oh no, this is the player's handbook. I don't want that. I want. Ooh. Ooh.
Don't do that.
Don't yawn.
Alright.
Alright, well, I guess you guys can go kill it. I'm gonna... Alright.
We're just gonna like leave us.
I'm gonna sneak around to that chest.
Well, I mean, if you're not gonna fight it, I'm gonna.
I'll fight it.
I'm not gonna go for it. I'm a fucking bard.
That may or may not be a problem. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I am like the weirdest DM ever.
How tall is everyone?
Question.
1 second.
Okay, the orc just ran in, so...
Yeah, the orc just sprinted in.
So I need initiative from everyone.
Did he yell Leroy Jenkins when I did that?
No, he said, okay, screw this.
Okay. Also, for whatever reason, my height spot is blank, so I'll tell you that when I find it later.
You're probably like 5'10",